Production.
Easy
Hey,
fix.
Gross Domesticated Podcast is fucking live.
We're
here and we are about to play you a song so I can share all the links. And please enjoy some music while we wait.
Cool. Wow. Cool. Fucking rethink yourself, you idiot. Cool. Wow. Fucking rethink yourself, you wow, idiot. Cool. I have taken
wipe my
shits
asshole.
big enough that my hand, any amount going to the toilet, would have hit it. Cool.
That's too much poop. You should see a doctor.
Cool.
Featuring
Fucking
Dominic.
rethink yourself, idiot.
that laugh.
Cool. No, not this show, Pat.
Ramirez here.
Cool. Fucking rethink yourself, you idiot. Oh,
He's family.
cool. Not this show, Pat.
Ramirez here. He's family.
Fucking rethink yourself. Wow. Cool. Cool. Wow.
Very good.
Cool. Rethink yourself. Wow.
Oh, baby. We are
Idiot.
live. How's it going? It's GDP Live. It's Friday. And I don't know if you know this. It's the first day of the motherfucking year.
It
January
is
1st, right?
January 1st, 2021.
1/1/21. Gotta be a lot of fun.
Hello, Karen.
It better be a lot of fun because how could it get any fucking worse? I guess.
It's about to get worse.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah,
What happened now?
that virus that's now
Let's
formed.
not talk a virus. Fuck it.
Okay.
It's 2021. Corona's over. We did it. We survived. Everything that was bad in 2020 is not going to happen. That's what I am to assume from what I've read on the internet. I'm so happy that everybody is pounding off in the comments
Yes.
on Instagram Live. And everybody is also, there's people here and on YouTube Live as well. This video will be saved, obviously, but the Instagram Live will not be saved.
Mhm.
It will be erased at the end. So if you want to pound off, go to Baby Mermaid Productions on Instagram, and you can follow there. You will be notified every time we go live, which is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. Whether Dom is here or not, but God damn it, she's here today.
And Karen says,
My
wife George is here. I like her best.
That's true. She's Queen Peep. We've distinct. I mean, Aspro, Art Dick, John Montag was pounding off in the pre-pro when I was getting the feed ready for YouTube, and he says he has dubbed her Queen Peep.
Queen.
So she's discovering all of the because she actually said we gotta. What do we call the people that are pounding off? And I said,
I know.
Don't worry.
I wish
don't worry.
I was.
I already did the rule. We already did all that work. Don't worry.
Yep.
You wish what?
I wish I was a part of it though, because I would have thrown in mermaids. Was that even talked about?
I mean, that's
Like, what were some of the options? I mean, it's fine.
okay. Well,
Peeps are
all right,
good.
No.
We're good.
We can. It literally, it was like 2 shows ago. So I mean,
know, but still, no.
And
It's been established. I like it, but
I said, but I will say though, I like your direction better because I was definitely more. I said I wanted it to be like a gang. I said not violent. I don't want to do. I said I don't mind doing some crimes. I said we can do some crimes, but I don't want anybody to get hurt that doesn't want to.
so non-violent crimes.
Oh yeah, shit! You sound like a judge now. Oh, now I get it. See, this is the yang to my yin or the yin. Either one. Which one do you want to be?
I think I want to be the yin.
Okay, see, you're here for this part.
Ying.
Yeah, you're Queen Ying.
Quinging. Quinging.
She's quinging
no.
Peep. No, but so Peep, you're Peep approved. But
Peep
okay,
approved.
so the only thing that I was really super duper excited about was the fact that we came up. They're pounders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like pounding.
They're pounding off in the comments again. Shout out to Youngblood for doffing us with that name. I try to tag everybody in that last post of the Photoshop that John made. I try to like tag everybody that was like that I can remember. And honestly, the fact, and this is, I mean this in a good way. Like this is a thing of like the people that I think of it as like the people that I forgot like the fact that I forgot people is like a good thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that there was so many, and that's because like Pat has not hung out with more groups of 10 in like more than a year.
Mm-hmm.
So like the fact that I can even remember more than 10 people, I think there's more 10 than 10 people tagged in that post, and that's consistent people that peep and pound off.
Mm-hmm.
So they're the peeps, and because I like again, I don't want to say fans. I feel like they're friends, and I don't want to say friends because also like that sounds like oh, we're all friends here. But peeps doesn't sound cool. I'm not gonna say it necessarily sounds cool.
I think so. I think it's cool. My peeps. It's my peeps.
I just like going like how like, but we got the call with it too. I said like peep peep.
Oh, peep peep.
Yeah, that's okay. It was the whole thing. That's
okay.
why. Like,
yeah, that, I mean? No, that, and I'm totally fine.
We didn't just like stumble on this.
No, I know, and that's why you don't need to switch it up.
Okay,
I like it.
Queen Peep approved.
Queen Peep approved.
Does that mean I'm King
so
Peep?
many P's.
I'm King Peep.
King Peep.
I'm King Peep.
Yeah.
King Peep is here. Well, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody on Instagram Live and on YouTube Live. We're here on GDP Live. January 1st, 2021. And last night was it was fun. It was exciting. We did the Church of Satire New Year's Eve special. I'm glad to see that. Like I honestly feel like that's why I'm so tired. I feel like I could have probably slept until like, I mean, I slept like 7 hours. It wasn't like it wasn't.
You set the alarm. Why did you set your alarm?
Because I wanted to get up and try to get going. Like I'm supposed to be.
Okay.
I'm also very excited to announce I'm going to be starting jujitsu back up pretty soon.
Yay!
So that 6 a.m. class is going to be starting with whatever regulations they have to operate under.
Yep.
But they are up. They're allowed to operate now. So
awesome.
And the 6 a.m. podcast is coming back as well.
Hell yeah!
We're going to be starting recording on Monday, January
4th.
Wait, what is it? The 7th.
Oh,
is that right?
That's on a Monday.
That's December. I have to change that calendar.
That's good.
Whatever it is, Monday. Coming up. Couple days. So I'm excited to start being able to exercise again. So I kind of wanted to start getting into an early routine again. And because that's going to be a busy morning, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now, because all those days I do jujitsu and all those days I stream. So
and you record jujitsu and then you upload that.
Yeah. So
holy cow.
Busy Pat coming up. So that also season 2 of Hacks is going to be coming up too. That's where we're.
Am I ever going to see you again?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I feel like that is how it's been
we need to
lately.
Get sponsorships. We need to get sponsorships now.
I
need free stuff now.
Now.
At least money. Oh yeah, I guess money too. Money
Give
would
us
be
codes.
Cool. I thought you said Coke at first. I was like, what? Hold on. You
need the energy to be able to keep up with all this work.
I'm not against it because either way we could sell that. I'm thinking.
Oh, that's true too.
I always think of it as
crimes, nonviolent.
I'm always open to being gifted any drugs because I feel like it's much like a gift that I don't love necessarily. You can always regift it.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the thing is you're still bringing joy to me because I don't have to buy something for this other person that I don't care about. you obviously don't care about me, but also like, I had to buy a gift for somebody I don't care about. So perfect. You know, you already saved me that chore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's nice, but I think even though that we have been gifted a terrible virus that has plagued us over the past year, I don't know. I'm thankful for. I'm looking back. What it
was a shitty year, but at the same time, it was probably one of the best.
But like going into the next year, and then also kind of getting doing that clip show, the Church of Satire thing, and working so hard at that. Like there's a lot more. I literally updated my Instagram profile to that used to say production, like it said stand-up comedian. Audio and video production, but I put a little dash there and I put direction. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like editing, any of that stuff. And not only that, but also a lot of it in a short amount of time. We didn't have a ton
Can't
of
you
time
just
to
say
plan that.
producer?
I
And
don't
that
know.
encompasses all of that
I
because
don't
you're
know. Does
producing.
I
Well,
don't-
I guess we should look up the like what is a producer?
That's not word of the day, but I'll look it up. Hold on.
All right, while you're doing that, there's some pounding off. Okay, so Karen said my youngest woke up and asked, "Is Corona over now?"
Yes. Tell him yes. Or
What?
her. Is it yes? He said
Youngest.
She said young. I don't know.
I don't know.
She didn't identify. You know what? I'm not going
That's
to gender
okay.
identify.
It's fine.
Who am I?
Yeah, her youngest. Mr. Albertson joined.
Who?
Mr. Albertson. Don't know who that is.
Nice.
Sorry.
Hell yeah.
But hello, welcome.
What up?
Ron, baby mermaids are strapped.
Wait a minute now. No.
Non-violent crimes.
Non-violent, strapped with kindness.
And then Karen said, I can't know about the crimes because then I can't defend you. Good looking out. Thank you so
There's
much.
no crimes.
And John,
wait, no, yes, I did say there was crimes.
There's
so
going
right.
to be
Yeah,
crimes. Non-violent.
Yeah. Right. Karen.
She can't know.
Oh shit!
And
I
then she's
forgot
gonna
Karen's
help.
gonna be
Right.
a
We're
lawyer.
good. We're good.
Oh, she's a pound. I tagged her in it too.
Good. John said adult karate.
I'm into it.
Yep. And then Karen, we're connecting this morning. You could be cocaine skinny. You don't need it. I need it though.
Oh, no, I was going to say, yeah, either way. Yeah,
I'll be cocaine skinny.
No, with jujitsu coming back, I appreciate the cocaine possibility, but I would say no. I'm going to stick more towards just exercise right now.
Okay.
A person, company, or country that makes, grows, or supplies goods or commodities for sale. Well, considering it was a free show,
yeah,
maybe not that.
Okay, so you okay?
But I am definitely this in
you're this, but you're
time.
not a producer yet until you're making money.
I'm a producer of content.
You're a producer of content.
Yes, that's true.
100%.
Absolutely. Not a director though. Wait, no, I mean director though.
Yes.
Oh, I almost said, director. Oh, it's dictionary.
Oh no.
Hold on.
We're in trouble.
I don't think so.
In-house attorney, Karen said. Cocaine skinny sounds like a 1970s pimp name, John said.
Hey, baby, I'm cocaine skinny. Where's the drugs at, baby? And that's a white guy. I am doing a white guy doing that voice in the movie. Like, so.
In the movie.
He's appropriating, not me. Director, a person who is in charge of an activity, department, or organization. Okay. So I am a director of Baby Mermaids Productions.
CEO/director. No.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
That's you got to change it.
Isn't it awesome that like literally if you just give yourself these titles, you are immediately more distinguished?
Yeah.
It's amazing. I feel so much more distinguished.
Fake it till you make it.
Well, I mean, like
you're not faking it.
I'm making a lot.
You're doing it.
I'm producing and directing a lot, quite a bit. But I was excited to be a part of that and be able to like and to be a big, huge part of it. And like honestly, it was mainly just me and Jim and everybody that sent in clips and everybody.
Well, everybody that was pounding off.
Everybody that was
pounding off. There was a lot of people.
Well, I was saying up until that point. Like coming up into that,
I see.
It was that I was definitely. We were both very much nervous about it, and I think there was a lot of last minute like,
oh
shit, should we do something?
You've never done it before,
right? It's
like,
right. Yeah.
Of course, you're going to be nervous.
And both, I mean, both of us had this and had just like a great experience, and we work well together, Jim and I, and I think there's going to be future shows. I don't know, maybe if they're going to be exactly like that or, but there's going to be everybody that was there seemed pretty entertained. So I was excited to.
It was a good time
because that's ultimately all I want to do. I just want to make great content or I want to entertain people, whether it be every other morning essentially, or if that's the case of like. Like Damien said to me from the DNR podcast, check out DNR podcast anywhere you get your audio podcast. They submitted a clip as well. And also there's somebody that I feel like Damien is he said like, I don't get to talk a lot on the show because I'm usually driving my truck, but I turn it on and I'll like just kind of like set it down. And it's like oh shit, that's because that's why wouldn't that be that's like, I don't feel sorry for that. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what I
Yeah.
say. Like I when I genuine like even the card conversation that we've talked about, like when somebody genuinely takes their time out of their day to spend time to check out, even just to check out a thing that I'm doing. Maybe it's not your thing. Who knows? Part 4 of the finale of the spelling bee was released on Instagram like right before I started the stream.
Yep.
So I don't know if anybody's enjoyed that or if they've been keeping up with it at all, but parts 1, 2, 3, and 4, I tried to cut them up into bite-sized pieces so everybody would watch it because I knew there was funny throughout the whole fucking competition.
Yeah, that was really good. I really, really enjoyed watching that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So if you've enjoyed John and I's yeah, right?
John and I, yeah.
See, that doesn't sound right. Like that sounds stupid.
Me and John.
Me and John's. John and me's.
John and I had a fantastic time.
See, this is okay. When anytime I sit down to type anything or write anything, that's what my mind does. Is I go like, it's like 2 or 3. It literally, it's 3 strikes and you're out. Like if I go like this, it's like, no, that doesn't look great. And it's like John and I's and John's.
So wait, what are you trying to say? Say it again. John and I's.
I just go like, I know how to say our, so our illiteracy. And then, like I just go like, why not take the shortcut? I'm an adult. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
You can do whatever you want.
I can piss however I want. I can spell however I can't do that. Like that's just, there's been a lot of time.
Well,
there's been a lot of miscommunications. I worked so hard on the spelling of, like, I wrote out all of these names. Look at this. I made sure everybody's names were spelled. I double and triple checked people's names.
They're your notes. Why? Who cares?
Well, I'm just saying because I also had to give Jim notes because I'm the direct. I have to give him an itinerary. Like, here's how the show is going to be given.
Yeah.
He didn't decide that. I had to decide that.
Right.
So
right.
I also have to say I have to write it legibly.
Yes.
For me.
Yes.
And so I can also make sure that I'm spelling Tabari McCoy's name correct. Are you kidding me? Like, and by the way, hilarious guy. Greatest, like one of the greatest clips. Like that was the best clip because I was like, this is the intro to the show. That's the intro.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
He did it. He did everything. I didn't even have to touch it. I didn't have to sweeten it up and I did nothing. Just boom. There you go. Here's an intro to your show, guys. Like I'm forever grateful to Tabari McCoy. But like, you know what I mean? Like I want to make sure that I'm not disrespectful to anybody. Gary Limoges, Hal Kramer, Mike Quindlen. What the fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
At least
like,
you didn't have to say their names.
At least, yeah, exactly.
Like you just had to look at the screen.
At least I wasn't being judged on how to spell those names. I didn't have to sound them out because it would have been a nightmare. But there's I wanted to make sure that my shortcomings didn't affect the outcome of the overall show, but it was not. Ultimately it's to help the club, Church of Satire Comedy Club. That video is still available on their Facebook page. If you didn't get to see it live, it's okay. It's still available on the page. The whole live stream, the whole event, we read the comments that were pounded off in there. I also introduced Jim to the term pounding off in the comments.
That was funny.
He had no idea what that meant, but he said that if people were pounding off, we might have to kick them out.
Can't see him. Who cares?
He doesn't get it. He just doesn't. He's not a peep. It's okay. That's fine. Jim Bryan is not necessarily GD peep, but that's okay because he's a friend of Baby Mermaid Productions. And look for more productions coming from the director and producer, CEO, and I don't know. Think of fun short names for those, I guess, John. I don't know. He got Ass Pro and Art Dick, and I'm like, man, I want to gross one. I mean, I run the company. I could just say like I'm Fart Master. I am Fart Reaper. So
yeah,
the Fart Reaper is returning soon. The Fart Reaper is going to be returning to the mats, and I honestly cannot wait to choke people out again. My brain has been dormant. Like my body has been dormant. My brain has been preoccupied with chess since jujitsu has been out because it's a lot of this. It's.
Oh, you know what I realized?
What?
John posted stories yesterday that I totally connected with, and it was a brand new album, the first brand new album,
yes.
and it's a chessboard. Well, I don't know if it has the actual board. I don't think it has the full board, but it has chess pieces, and then it has the clock for when you're playing to start and stop your time. And I was like, oh shit, I'm learning chess. I don't know, just I connected. I was like, oh shit, that's chess. I never realized it. I just didn't really pay attention
You're
to what
learning chess?
Well, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Not really, but
you taught me chess.
And you're way better at it than me.
Well, that's just because I play too much, because I'm playing as much chess. I'm playing as much chess as I was doing jujitsu. Like that's the
yes,
it literally
and thank goodness
it.
though that you did have that, because the last time you didn't have jujitsu, you were not a happy person.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that you found chess, because you've been good. I
haven't really gained weight, but I've lost muscle, which means I've replaced the fat, or replaced the muscle with fat probably. And that's whatever. It just means
I don't
either
know
way.
about
It's
that.
not I'm not body shaming myself. I'm just saying that I'm excited.
You can feel a difference.
I'm excited when that
to go
happens
back.
because you burn fat faster. So if I've stayed the same weight, because for some reason that visual is important to me, the number, because if I can get to 213, if I can get to 213, I'm at 240 now. I've hovered at 238, 240, like between 230, 240, like literally in between those two numbers, but mainly around 240. If I can get to 213, that will mean I have lost 200 pounds. And I think that, and I'm only 13 pounds, or actually 14 pounds away from my goal, my overall goal. If I get to that goal and I can stay at 199, close to that, I'm ready. And then you're not going to like this. Then I'm ready to fight.
Okay.
Then I'm ready to start to fight.
Okay, so who's joined the chat?
Maybe the jujitsu thing has just been super dormant back here, and it's just been like, oh yeah, it's coming. My fingers healed. My flexing tendon is back to normal. But sorry, you go ahead.
Karen said, "Dick Op, Director of Operations."
I like Dick Op.
Casey said, "Good for you, Pat." She's those. Maybe shed those pounds. Yep, shed those pounds. Yep.
It's like it's gonna switch. It's so cool.
Manny's here.
Manny, hell yeah.
Casey's here.
Straight up.
Lisa. I think that's how you say it. Lisa.
Hell yeah. What up? How's it going? Pound off. I feel like there's it's still overall there's the switch that happens, like if I can stay at the same number, even though I'm losing muscle, because I gain muscle back, it's effortless. Like that's the thing. It's almost like, you know how like when people go like when they get those things that would like shake their titties, and they go like, this is awesome. Like this is good for you.
This burns fat.
This will give you abs or something. Like it always says it'll give you abs, and it'll give you like, no, literally but that's what I feel like I'm doing. I feel like I figured out a trick. I tricked the system, and I figured out
you found what works for you.
Yeah, but I figured out that thing of like, because it's like effortless to me, because I would be doing that either way, but I'm doing that, and while I'm doing that, I'm shedding fat, but I'm gaining muscle. I'm getting like shredded, and the more I can kind of like. So if you just take time off, like I totally get what fighters are talking about now. It's actually kind of easier to like kind of be a shithead for a little bit after you've been like super athletic.
Yeah. Yep.
And then just be like, and you don't feel, and because you're still not going to be like, I'm still not eating like 3 pounds of ice cream. I'm eating like a lot of like organic, whatever, dark chocolate and coconut candies from
essentially Almond Joys. Good for you, Almond Joys.
Yeah, from Costco or whatever.
Or Mounds.
Mounds, yeah.
Mounds, because Almond Joys have almonds in it.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my God, I had 1.5 servings. You know what I mean? Like one of those things. It's not like you're still not spiraling like that, but then once I can get focused again,
yeah,
it's like, holy shit, you can it's easier to get back into that because I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm taking a break I don't want to be taking a break from it necessarily, but it was more of a responsible thing to try because in that sense of having like people traveling for the holidays and people seeing family and doing this and that, like I'm not saying that it's going to be safer or anything like that, but at least during that time period, people are coming into contact with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So hopefully now at the beginning of the year and get back into I just want to like head and arm triangle. My anaconda, my pataconda move. Oh man, a growler. Oh, I just had come up with a growler. See, I don't have the strength for it right now. My leg strength is like my big old beautiful legs that I had, my big horse legs that you love.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Those big horse legs. Oh man. I can't wait.
I can't either. I mean, I love you how you are, but
the skill is still there. Thank you. And you know what? I love you any way you are. I close my eyes and I still love you. Where'd you go?
Right
See,
here.
that's why, because image doesn't even matter to me. It's not about looks. But you are incredibly beautiful. It's hard to say. It's hard to, I mean, like literally, I would love you even if you were 600 pounds and on the show 600 pounds. Like that like I would hate all parts of that. But like if you wanted to do that, I'd be like, why are you doing this to me? But I'd be like, okay.
I won't do that to you.
I know. And that's why I love you. But ultimately, I want you to know that even if for some reason you get some weird thing where like a parasite, like a reverse parasite, if somehow Stanley's butt worms get into your system, but they reverse and don't feed on you, but they like give you supplements, and you're like, what?
Well, that's essentially what happened with my thyroid. I lost an insane amount of weight, and then my hormones were like, got normal.
I look pictures of that back then, but I'm like, holy shit, she looks very unhealthy.
Yeah, I look sick.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
Now
that's the problem with me, is the fact that I will love you anyway. So the fact that you will get 600 pounds and I will still love you, I would still see you the exact, I don't see, but I would, if I saw pictures of you later on, what the fuck?
Yeah, because you don't notice it. I mean, you notice it, but it's different when you see somebody every single day. Mm-hmm. And then when you look back and you're like, oh wow, that's crazy.
You were definitely sick for sure.
Oh, for sure. But I didn't, whatever. I didn't know. And or I didn't realize. But then everything kind of balanced out, and now I'm gaining weight, and now I'm realizing I have to stop drinking, because I think that's what my issue is at this point.
No, it's the sugar. Well, but
like
I drink too.
Yeah, but I've never drank this much. I drink almost every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though. I mean,
we've never been big drinkers.
Now, I want to apologize to all the peeps out there that might be pounding off or anything like that. I'm pretty sure John drinks every day, so you're definitely shaming a couple people in the chat.
No, it does not work for me, and you are right. Sugar is also part of it. I think it's the drinks that I drink at work.
It's
too,
literally
but
it's literally if you order.
That's one of the things that everything else has pretty much stayed the same. The one thing that's changed is the amount that I'm drinking, and I'm drinking Moscato, and I'm drinking beer. Like it's I could drink like tonics, and like that.
Hard seltzers. He does hard seltzer. Oh, hit the view request. Can you do that?
I don't know how to do that.
Do you want here? Hold on, just stay there.
Yeah. Keep but that's the one thing that's changed. So, and it's my belly. Like I'm getting a belly, and I saw that, and I saw some, I don't know. I read some article, and it was like, oh, that's a beer belly.
Here it comes.
Hello. Uh-huh.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say every time I've seen you, you've been drinking. So that's my mistake. That so you put your beer down. So you put your beer down. You picked your phone up and you called me
while driving.
You told the baby to shut up. You're being more responsible that way, especially with one of those Yeti coolers, and that way you get all the coolness trapped in there. But yeah. Big Yeti guy, dude. Dude, you sold me. Look, hey. Oh, look at that. See that? That's because that came out of my koozie, buddy. No smart.
Oh my God.
Are you gonna wear that?
I'm not proud of
Hey,
it.
keep that receipt. Keep that receipt because keep that receipt because that's going to be a Hacks write-off because you're wearing that on Hacks.
Oh, look at this producer, director, CEO, Dick Op.
Yeah, I'm Dick Op, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, you're fine.
Uh-huh. I think that's really smart, actually.
That's pretty responsible.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea.
It does definitely go towards my argument that I was just making of you having a drinking problem and stashing bottles throughout your run.
That's true.
And you're going like
well, you have to do that.
You have to drink on.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you know what, John? Hey,
fuck 'em.
Don't worry.
Thank
Remember,
you
we
very
don't
much.
save that video. I've already been there. I've peed there. Remember,
I've peed there.
I've almost pissed myself there. I've actually almost pissed myself in your bathroom. Do you know
I
that?
actually think I might piss myself now.
Go.
I'll be right back.
You can piss anywhere you want. This is your house. You're Queen Peep.
Queen Peep.
No, I remember there was one. I think there was either we were rushing back from I don't know if it was the time we stopped at Costco on the way back or whatever, but it was something like that. We're headed back to your crib, and we literally, I was like, hey, so can I use your bathroom or whatever? But I was just like, and I went in there and I was just like, it was one of those ones where I was like, oh boy, and I was just like, where I had to no, yeah, and I was just like, and no lie, probably a minute and a half piss. It felt like, and so much so that I would have felt it appropriate if you had even said on the other side of the door, damn. You know what I mean? If you're like, geez, there's a long piss, because I know you can hear it. It was definitely good job, Pat. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a bathroom. That's what it's supposed to look like. But but no, I don't think you necessarily have a drinking problem. But see, that's what I do.
You were trying to justify it for myself, so you were saying our good friend John does it.
Okay, so
there's nothing wrong with it.
So wait a minute.
That's what you were saying.
Does that mean you're judging my wife here, bro? Hey, bro, you judging my wife, bro?
Right. And that's and I get that.
Oh, wifey's here. Hey, wifey.
Hello, wife.
Uh-oh.
Oh, who's that?
He's already drinking. He's already drinking. If you need help, Trish, please just call us. because you're explaining your drinking schedule that you have planned for today, tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. Are you excited?
Well, I
because
just
are you excited
recently-
because your tolerance goes down? Like, are you excited about that, or are you just excited because I get a treat now?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
and she hasn't been. Well, actually, no, because now see, now this is the thing. I don't want the house to feel judged, because at this point you're saying that maybe that was bought when she was coming out of drinking quarantine, because she aka pregnancy, to say to come into real life, and she was like, no, I want to fucking drink, John. And she's like, buy another fridge and put it next to our fucking fridge and fill it with fucking booze.
Yeah.
She doesn't hit. So literally, John, you're the only one that drinks White Claws in that house. He drinks nothing but hard seltzers. But
those are actually better, though. Wait. But those are better. So maybe that's what I should switch to, so I can continue to drink.
Let me see if I can turn his volume up a little. Yeah, because if you're gonna go to a seltzer aficionado, that's the one.
Okay.
Oh,
what?
Wall coffee stout.
Wah wah.
Dude, that's been how long it's been since I've performed or I've been in Philly. I've almost completely lost my Philly accent, and it's my favorite accent. I love literally. I was ranking my. I feel like Ian Strong. I was ranking my favorite accents, and I was just like, Australian's great. I love like Australia and New Zealand are like a close 1 and 2, because I don't know which one are 1 and 2. And then and literally, like, Philly is right there. Then Baltimore is really close because it's so close to Philly. Yeah. So hoagie mouth. Yeah. I love it. Hoagie mouth.
Yep.
What was your northern New York accent? The party barge. All right, so we got the Sidey challenge. Are all of these from Wawa, or is this just the I would love if he goes, all right, so the first one is I don't drink every day. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's it called again? Free plug. Have you tagged them? We need to start tagging them. More Art Pro.
Me too.
Forgotten Boardwalk.
Oh, hell yeah. That sounds delicious.
Right. So like that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Ooh, rosé all day.
This is what I'm saying. It's like it's he's sitting here going like, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna fucking crush some balls, tangerine, seltzer, rosé, bro." It's so funny because there's so many. You're so self-aware about like not wanting to be like dude, bro, and like whatever this that, and it's like, and it's like, dude, you're not. Trust me, you don't have to worry about it because you're drinking. I have never heard of that combination of flavors ever, and the fact that you have not only curated this this knowledge of the seltzers in your, even just in your general area, to say like that's not probably in your area. Around you, you're gonna want to get something like, I feel like you have another segment that like around you there's blah blah blah. But like it's
instead of craft beer, it's seltzer.
But it's also like, yeah.
Right. Yep.
That's the bar stool. That's the perfect. Yeah. That's how you termed it. Like, was that it? So maybe that's it. But every time you do shout it out, you say Forgotten Boardwalk. Shout out the fucking flavor next time, because that's where the.
Karen wants to know how many carbs.
Oh yeah, how many carbs?
Ooh, low carb.
Uh-oh. Now he's reading from the can.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get real drunk real quick, because that probably tastes like a sparkling tea.
You guys can't see this on YouTube, but John is masturbating right now.
Casey wants to know how much sugar.
Yeah, how many sugar? They better fucking sponsor.
Hold on, total carbs what? That's not bad. No, I don't think so. I don't even know how much a beer. Oh my God, that's really not bad
compared to Moscato.
So 6. I would say 6. And I think I would still be okay with that. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Hello, Manny.
3 of them. Well, I mean, yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
How many? What's the alcohol? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
It's really all it is because that's the thing is I'll have a glass of wine every once in a while, but I have my everyday routine as well. So I'm not I'm not judging you. You know that there can't be judgment for a substance abuse every day. You know what I mean?
And Casey said Bud Light Seltzer is 1 gram of sugar, 100 calories.
Yeah, but
it's not as flavorful. Yeah, like I would rather take the extra sugar, but that's me. I love sugar. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta get your seltzer, dude.
What is a time and place for everything?
By the way, all the way, I just everybody pounding off in the chat right now with you are late.
Yeah, because Karen just said Smirnoff has 0 sugar.
Definitely not a bro thing, so don't worry.
I don't know. High Noon.
What is that?
Ooh.
Oh! Ding 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 ding! I think you just hit a Karen award. Karen approved.
Nice. Ooh.
Real fruit juice for a real fruit. No, I think there's. Oh. There's just fruit in there?
Just straight up fruit. That's the ferment. Like that's how you get the alcohol. It's fermented fruit.
It's fermented. That's what I was wondering. I actually almost like posted this as like a half joke but half question. Like most of my jokes are basically like, isn't this funny? Like, but also like, did you guys ever think of that? But like, like, if all fruit rots, does it become wine? Like, you know what I mean? Like bananas. Like, can you make banana wine?
You make banana beer flavored.
Really? Dude, I would fucking love banana wine. So it's not a real. Why wouldn't it be good? It's banana flavored something that gets you drunk.
Yeah. Yep.
Right, but it gets like that. It gets better. It turns into banana dough.
See, I like bananas when they're still hard.
Ew.
Like a green banana.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it once it starts to turn
now
yellow.
Who's judging? Now who's judging? She has one every day, John. Now how do you feel?
It does leave a texture. You're right. Yeah, you're right. No, that is true. But I just don't like sweet bananas. Even my plantains, when I make tostones, they are not sweet. They are like as green as they can be, like almost potato. It's basically potato.
The Mexican bananas.
Tostones.
She's Puerto Rican, bro. This is a multicultural show, but she's just happens to be white as fuck.
I just take severely after my mother. Yes.
She's got a knife in this coat. The amount of
as wide as possible.
The amount of classic rock that Manny has introduced me to is astonishing. So he is definitely, you're absolutely right. He doesn't even have one of those. Like we talk about the little sticker or the little thing in your rearview mirror. He doesn't even have one of the little frogs or the what was the other thing that the flag
and the frog.
Nope, she does.
Yeah.
So I don't think no, I'm fine with that. Are you so I don't think you should feel judged. I think you're fine. You don't drink every single day.
And I don't drink. Yeah. I didn't drink last night. I fell asleep.
But hey, did you just buy a drinking belt? Or did you buy a water belt? A hydration belt? That's
So is there something going on? Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, your face is not on this feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay, good. Mine is just they are. They're like, I know the minute I am gonna have my next drink. Yep.
Oops, I swallowed my mouthwash again.
Yeah, I had an uncle that drank mouthwash. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it was real bad.
Wait, was that your retarded uncle?
No.
Okay. She has a retarded uncle. I'm just saying. No, I'm just making sure. Like that's understandable.
Yeah, he didn't. I don't.
He swishes Jack Daniels.
Yeah, mine's just a shitty day at work, and there's been a lot of shitty days at work. So it's just been kind of like, I don't want to do anything.
That is officially, if you're drinking that was a thing. If you're like, if you want to alter your mood, that's the point of it. But if you're doing this thing of like, if you're doing it for an escape, if you're like, oh boy, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, that's
I'm just burnt out. And like, that's, yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to drink less and it'll benefit me mentally and physically.
Yeah.
But that is the one thing that I've changed in the last, I would say probably 3 months. I would drink maybe once a month. Like we never had booze in the house. All of a sudden, we're making runs to like, okay, we're going to go to this grocery store because they're the ones that have the beer. Yeah. Like it's been like that. I don't know why that happened all of a sudden, but it did. And now I'm like, I don't want to, yeah,
and really
I gotta stop.
and really only in the second lockdown part.
Right. Like I said,
not necessarily the first one.
Probably like the last 3 months. Yeah. And I think honestly, yeah, because we were going out, like we were playing disc golf and still doing some things, but yeah, I think that's what it is. But I'm gonna
golfing, regular golfing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Right.
I think that's I don't like I don't know, like, especially
and you
with the
don't
drinking.
Drink that much, like even when you have like he'll buy a 30-pack of Labatt and he won't drink every night. I'll drink it. He's got his Labatt.
I like a nice lager. I like a nice pilsner or whatever. I don't even know what it is actually, but it's
beer.
Just, it's that, or it's like bougie IPA shit.
Yeah,
it literally is like one or the other. It's
well,
to me, it's just like it's just bubbles and texture.
I'm
it's
not
just getting
getting
fucked
drunk.
up. I don't give a fuck.
Like I'm not. But the other thing is I get sour beers that are 7%.
You guys
I'll have 2. That's my jam.
This is funny.
Yeah.
You guys are.
But I have 2. Yeah. So I'll have 2 a night.
And she'd be like, you would take a sip and then she'd just like kiss you and like.
Oh, they're so good. Get over here.
No, I would think about that. Like, I was like this for sure. As long as you're conscious of it and you're thinking to yourself, at least like, all right, well, and doing that work of saying like, okay, well, I'm going to monitor this.
Yeah.
Or
I don't need to drink every night. Right. Like it.
And honestly, I didn't think you were, but
he's like, now that I think about it.
But no, I still don't even.
Yeah, it is.
But
he did.
But also, like, I don't know why you guys are so fucking hung up on like, oh no, I catch a buzz on a regular basis. Like, you're still doing your shit. You're functional. When somebody, it's not a problem yet because it's sorry. When somebody comes to you about your drinking is when it's a problem. If I live with you and didn't even notice, like, I feel like that's because I'm the one that takes the recycling out. So I would know if there's a problem. And I'm going, young blood, Manny, wife, me. Okay. Wife, me, young blood, Manny, me, young blood, Manny, me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it's a fair mix. I don't feel like with that 30-pack Labatt's, Manny helped, you helped, I helped.
100%.
You know what I mean?
And that's why you got it, because that's kind of like everybody can enjoy it. It's not, you know.
And I'm not justifying it, but I genuinely don't feel like it was that. But she does the wife does like a heavy pour in her wine glass. Mm-hmm. She likes a big old fat 28 fingers of
that's
wine.
Not true.
She likes fucking right. Yeah. Just stack it up.
I don't want to go up and down the stairs.
Right. Yeah.
I think generally 8 ounces.
8 ounces. 8 ounces is a cup.
Right. Well, that's why I was like, well, like, kind of. You don't have to.
I actually don't want to burn myself. I just realized. Also, I'm wearing a white shirt and I'm pouring coffee right next to my chest.
Not a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling that with no exercise. I went into right the week before Thanksgiving was the last week of jujitsu, and that was it. And no exercise in place. Last time I had a whole regiment and everything like that, and I kept going like, I'm gonna take some time off. Like I had the mental part taken over with chess. That was a good replacement for me. And then I was just like, I'm going to take that time off. And really, I'm not, but I do see a difference, and I do see it trending to the negative. So like, that's why I was trying to get back into a positive, and not because of it's New Year's, just literally because the things that I've been stress eating about are over now. And I can go back to, and not the year.
Well,
it had nothing to do with
how
the
I
fucking
feel.
election.
Yeah, I don't care
I
about
don't fucking care about the
the
virus
new
so much.
year. Yeah,
Like,
it's not a resolution. It's just
I had a live stream.
I just got through the worst 2 months of this whole entire pandemic.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm just like, oh, I can breathe now. Hopefully, I don't know.
I think you're ready to address a problem that has already been addressed. Is like the holiday season's done now.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm going to take some time for myself because it's just been running on empty.
I think that's why you've been drinking every day.
Yeah, right. No, it is. It is.
So I feel like, don't beat yourself up about it. You know?
Yeah, I'm not.
It's fine. It's New Year's Day also. So everybody's stocked up. Actually, we didn't even stock up.
Do it. Yes.
Yeah. And that's the baby's breakfast, right?
Yeah.
Did the baby get lit last night? Did she
Nice.
What a dork. Did you draw on her face and stuff? She passed out first. I heard that
was
really
it good?
Yeah.
We have Apple TV.
Do we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got it to watch something. I can't remember. Yeah.
So did you just watch the whole season last night? Is that why you were up till 3? Oh, wow.
We just started watching The Boys on Prime. Yeah.
That was the last was the last suggestion
good.
that I got that like legitimately I was like, holy shit, like this is actually and
I didn't hear anything about it. I had no idea.
It's such a good quality. It's like almost like the not in the same exact sense, like it's not the same theme, obviously, but like literally it's the quality of like Mandalorian, like how I feel about Mandalorian.
Yeah,
especially season
really
2
good.
of Mandalorian, of like some of the storylines and the scenarios. Like it's
good.
Some of them are like they're all well done. Like the pacing of it's well done. It's all kind of believable in a sense, except for the fucking dork. Not the dork. Huey, the main guy, I guess. I don't know, one of the main guys.
I like him.
But there's so many times, like every time he sees that fucking guy, it just goes like him, just like every once in a while doing that. I get the PTSD.
No, and that was something when he was, when the PTSD started to kick in, I was like, oh, I know what that is. I talk about it in therapy all the time.
It's like she read the book and now she's watching the thing. She's like, holy shit. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Swallowed his tooth.
Ugh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the weird the weird like is it like the switch they made with Deep, like like he's portrayed as such like a weird predatorial guy, which he is. I'm not saying that he's not, but I'm saying that like like an evil mastermind. And then like in like the later episodes, he's like a weird dude that's like, is he fucking dolphins or is he, you know what I mean? Like, and he's like a goofy, like, and everybody, it's all like, you realize like Homelander is like fucking crazy. To me, the plane is like, why isn't all the plane, if you go any series at all, think about it. Best part, all you have to do is say the plane scene. Right? You go, the boys, the plane scene, and people go, oh. now, you go also Narcos, the plane scene. Oh.
I don't remember.
Narcos? You don't remember what Pablo Escobar did to the plane?
No.
We got to watch Narcos again, and I'm excited.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, the plane scene. No, but
I was just say snakes on plane.
Breaking
on
Bad.
the plane.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Yep.
Like each one of them has like this. Dude, that's like the whole. Oh, that's like the whole thing. But that's what I'm saying. Is like it's weird that like they can have that level of, like you said, it does kind of come out of nowhere because like it's like movie quality. It's way better than any superhero movie.
Yeah.
It's way better than every superhero movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the.
Honestly, the way that landlord guy got handled by that by what's her face, Popclaw? Popclaw.
I don't know.
I remembered her name. Popclaw. Remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember how he died?
Yeah.
What the fuck? First of all, no, he's a very nice man, and I would never. Well, actually, and that's the thing is like the fact that it wasn't even done out of malice; it was done out.
No, it was an accident. She was just high.
It was yeah. But it was like, what better way to? Everybody says they want to go in their sleep. That's a way better way to go.
I guess.
I'm not saying it with her necessarily. I'm saying in general,
just
in that position
act.
with somebody that you would like to be. Like, as long as it's somebody you want to be sitting on your face. Oh.
And on that note, go make your lady some brunch.
Yeah.
Happy New Year. Thanks for popping in.
I'm hang up on you now. Please, understand this, okay?
Yeah. And he's gone. Forever.
And he's gone.
We just killed John. He drank himself to death. No, I can't imagine. Like, I can't imagine if they. I think how ruined would a storyline like The Boys be if it was made into a movie? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because the weird part of it. Now I'm sure it's gonna get weird and or not. I guess not. How do I put it? Like, I don't know how it's going to hold up. Like, because there's always like that first season that you're like, holy shit, when you're introduced to a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
And I do like the what is it? The realistic elements of it, like where.
Yeah, because it's especially in the United States, like you're like, yeah, that's exactly how we would handle that.
Yeah. And then,
it would be super slimy, and the people are terrible.
Oh, Kevin B pounds off in YouTube. He's pounding off in the comments. He says The Boys shit the bed with season 2.
Oh, damn it!
See, I knew it was coming, but I'm one of the people that like it doesn't have to be all or nothing. When I say I love Dexter, it's because I love the majority of the Dexter seasons.
Yeah.
1 through 4, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
5 after 5, I think, because how many does it go? I don't think it's 4 and 4.
6.
I think it's 7 total.
I don't know.
Hold on, Dexter. I know it's coming back, which I'm excited about because it was about 50-50. Limited series coming soon. Wow, it's still coming soon apparently.
Season 1.
IMDb. Okay, so 2006 to well, now it says from 2021. So I don't know if season 9. So that's what's
There's
coming
really
up.
a season. Oh no, that it's gonna be. Oh, so there's 8 seasons.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's coming out in 2021. So Dexter has 8 seasons. So, okay. So I like
So
half of
50-50.
the
Yeah,
seasons. I love half of the seasons.
The
rest
other
of
ones,
them,
like there were some good.
and no, it did not end well. I know that.
Yeah,
I know that nobody liked, and that's why I like the fact that they're coming back.
But my thing was, how are you going to end that show well, other than, because that's what we said was
A trial.
a trial.
It has to be a trial.
There has to be a trial.
It has to be, because that. If you think about it,
and I thought, like, I think it might have been season 5 or 6 that I was like, oh, there might be a trial.
Right. Yeah, after Trinity.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
yeah.
Kevin Broche is pounding off on YouTube. It's after the Trinity killer. That's when they just kind of, because I don't know. Maybe I have no idea. Like what I wasn't like up to date on like who was writing for it. Who like what the
John says you'll enjoy Boys season 2.
But Kevin says they should the bed.
We're gonna watch it either way, and we'll see.
Oh yeah,
was John right or is Kevin right?
Ooh.
And maybe you think John's right, maybe I think Kevin's right, or vice versa.
Who knows?
Yin yang.
I'm very excited to find out.
Me too.
But I think that there's there's a level to the quality still. Like because they've established so much that they're like what do we do? I don't like the storylines where they're like
I just like original storylines because like the past I don't know how many years that is all that it is right. Remakes, superheroes, or books. Like there's no original story,
right?
Where this is a completely different take that you haven't seen, and that's stuff that we super enjoy.
Go over to Instagram at Baby Mermaid Productions, Kevin, and you can ask to join, and you will be on the audio only if you'd like. Ask to join, like I said.
Where's John?
Yeah. He said, "Where's John?"
Yeah.
Do I need to ask? No, I thought, where do I join? Yeah, I will. I will say that. It doesn't to me, it wasn't like, after Trinity and they just go like that. Like, I don't think it's like that.
No.
But that was definitely the best. But I also loved the whole Dokes story, even how they did it in the season. I'm not one of those dorks that's like, the book.
Right.
But I did happen to audio read the book. I always say read, and then I know that it was on audio, so I feel like a fucking a scammer.
Who cares?
But I read a lot of the Dexter books, and they're also awesome, and they are also I wish they would have done more from that, personally.
Yeah, well, and you brought up True Blood. That was,
I loved that the first time around. There was still a lot of stuff that bothered me, but yeah.
But they went completely off script from the books,
right? Which
I was happy for. But it was really good. I thought they did a really good job. I think the changes they made were really good. Like, yeah. No, I can't think of his name. Lafayette.
Yeah.
Like he dies in the first book, and there's 17 books. Yeah. And they kept him throughout, and I was like, I'm so glad that character didn't die. But that there's a lot of stuff with those books. But I did, like, the beginning of the quarantine, I did try to rewatch True Blood.
Yeah.
And I could not do it.
It's tough.
I could not do it. And maybe if I just skip the first season, maybe and see, because it was a great show. I really enjoyed that show.
Yeah.
Like the last season, I was kind of like, all right, like, let's end this. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I kind of felt like it was dragging a little bit, but
because that was the thing is you've established so much, and I think that's why people got so frustrated with something like
Casey said Eric. Oh yes, Eric.
but that I feel like that's the point, is like you get these characters are established, and now they can just go ahead. They just storytell.
Yeah.
Now they're just storytelling because now
Right.
they're in this world. But the thing is, they feel like they need to preoccupy. They want to expand the world more in case they want to make spin-offs. They want to do other stuff. They want to let you know more about what's going on in the real life world of this existence. So like they need to tell you about Tara's mom, and they need to tell you about how she fucking feels and how Tara cries in every fucking episode.
He does not like
I didn't give a shit about her because how, like, spoiler alert, in a little ways, for the most of the series, she's just a regular mortal. So like most of the time it's just some regular bitch's drama that I came here for vampires, werewolves, fairies, and all that other bullshit. Can we do that and not just realize that
but in
my
real
mom's
life,
an alcoholic? So fucking what? I don't fucking care. True blood, vampires. Can we have just vampires and werewolves, please?
That's
vampires,
what makes it.
Who do they love? Who's got a drinking problem?
But that's what makes it like relatable, and you can kind of see like you need real world problems with it, because then those real world problems seem so minuscule.
I don't need real world scenarios with vampires and werewolves because they're already doing the legislation and stuff like that, and they have true blood, which is the dynamic that they need. They can just go from there. Like when they have the synthetic blood, and that's the that's like the storyline. Well, that can be the storyline the whole time of coexisting with werewolves. So it's not necessarily how Tara feels about her alcoholic mom or how her relationship was growing up. It's about how does she feel about the goddamn werewolves in her neighborhood? How does she feel about the vampire that she just served a cheeseburger?
Her experience, that's what then you can relate to her of like, oh, she's reacting to this in this way because of her past. So that's part of it.
I don't know.
It's all part of it.
Yeah. Hey,
story building.
I don't need to know how substance abuse coping mechanisms deal with supernatural creatures. I really don't. And I do appreciate that element, but when it's like a story, the amount of time they spend on those story arcs.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, oh man, can we get back to like, I literally, can I see more of Eric's ass, for crying out loud? Can I see more Anna Paquin? Somehow, like,
Suki.
Yeah, Suki. Hey, Suki. Jessica. Get over here. When she said, when they unleashed the storyline of Jessica being sex crazed because she's a vampire, right? Your hormones are crazy. For some reason, every vampire loves to fuck anything they can. But because she was turned a vampire when she was a virgin, that her hymen heals up every time when she has sex, and it's painful every time. Holy shit, that's a weird storyline.
Yeah.
But I'm here for it. Because you know what? It's not about some boring ass substance abuse fuck that's going like, look, there's shows for that.
Yeah.
I don't want that in my vampire fairy show. I want to see vampires and fairies. I want to see how they deal with substance abuse. Show me an alcoholic vampire, I'm on board. Show me an alcoholic fairy. I keep saying fairy. Who's another thing? Goblins?
Shapeshifters.
Do they have shapeshifter?
That's what Sam was.
Oh yeah, he was the dog.
He wasn't a werewolf. He was a
dog.
shapeshifter.
But that was a spirit animal.
Yeah.
I liked Sam. He was a weirdo. I definitely didn't love Sam, but you grow to, because that's the thing is I can't rewatch it because I know how I feel about Sam.
Maybe that's it.
You know
Maybe
what I mean?
that's it.
And that's the thing is that's the trashiest.
So much happens that when you start from the beginning, you're like, this is
trashiest
boring.
TV. That's the trashiest TV I ever watched and enjoyed.
Yeah.
But because I would sit there and complain about Tara being such a shithead.
Yeah.
But I'd watch every week. Who am I? I'm not helping.
That's okay. You cannot like a character. Kevin says, rewatch Buffy and Angel. I had the biggest
watch them in general.
Crush on Angel. Oh my God. I loved him so much.
Oh, him. I was like, oh, what? Oh. I was like, really?
No, I mean, I loved Buffy, but like Buffy was, I watched that show every single week.
Is Buffy like the male version of Angel? No,
Well, no, Buffy the Vampire.
No, switch that the other way. Sorry. Is Angel the male version of Buffy? Or are they on the same show?
They were on the same show, and then I can't remember. They broke up, but he had a spin-off. He had a spin-off, Angel.
Okay.
So then he had his own show
is that
after.
The blonde guy?
Mm-hmm.
Is that looks like
no,
Billy Idol?
no. That's not. That's Spike.
Oh man, what?
Yeah.
What is this? Who's Spike?
Spike was the vampire on
I don't care.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's what I'm saying.
But yes, I loved Buffy.
How's he feel
I
about
liked
drinking?
Angel. I watched Angel, but I didn't like I did Buffy.
I don't know. I don't know if Kevin still wanted to join. You're more than welcome to join in. You can join in live on Instagram every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at Baby Mermaid Productions. If you ask to join the show, your audio only will be featured on the YouTube clip here, but your video will be on here. But I erased that video on Instagram after every show. So make sure if you want to pound off, if you want to be a part of the show, if you want to do any of that, you're more than welcome to join in and pound off. So please do that whenever you'd like. Cupcakes here.
Yeah, he just said
Charles?
Cupcake. Yeah, Charles said Cupcake,
How's it
and
going,
Manny
pal?
said
My Cupcake.
Spike appears in Angel as a side character. Okay, so then he cross contaminates.
Ew. So is Spike on Angel?
Well, he probably
I don't know if I
because
wanna watch
they're no, you do not.
Okay.
It's a teeny bopper. I watched it when I was 12
It's
or
so
13.
weird. My favorite thing was like in the so bad it's good thing was the way they had
It was
like,
just so good.
they had the hyper speed fucking for True Blood.
Oh, for True Blood,
And they'd
yeah.
just be like and it's just like, oh, is that really how they fuck? Like that's weird. And but it's like pleasure. They're giving them pleasure apparently. And that one lady that was just like a super gimp for every vampire, the fucked up trashy lady.
Mhm.
There's just so many weird characters that obviously I didn't know any of their names. And
Read the books. Holy shit, there's 1,000 times more
Suck it.
people.
Suki, get over here. Hey, Jessica.
What was his name? Eric? No, that's not Eric. Who's that guy? Bishop.
No, Bill.
Bill. Yeah, Bill.
I was like William.
His name
Bill.
is Bill.
Fought in the Civil War, Suki. I'm gonna bite your neck and fight that werewolf over there. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, and there was Elvis, but was he in the show? He wasn't in the show. But in the books,
Oh yeah.
Elvis was turned, but he was turned when he was on drugs, so that fucked him up. So he was like a retarded vampire.
Like it slowed down his
Yeah, like
because they had to
but
had
that's
him,
why
like-
there was always sightings of him because they were like, he's not dead. It's because he was turned into a vampire. So they had to always try to hide him, but he was Elvis.
Wow.
Yeah. That was in the
Not in the story. And see that's
that
the thing.
wasn't in the
And again,
movie
if you're
or
somebody that loved the Dexter
What?
books, what?
Manny said Angel was better than Buffy.
I
I
don't-
do not think so.
Maybe.
I disagree.
He's just pounding off, there's nothing
Yeah.
we can do about it.
Charles said Spike was definitely on both, but Angel was better than Buffy.
Wow.
Y'all watch Snowfall? No,
What's Snowfall?
that's on Netflix. I think you had that on your list forever, and we never did watch it.
Huh.
Kevin said Elvis Presley ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on a first name basis with him. I don't know if you knew that. Kid. That's the Elvis.
The Elvis.
The Elvis Presley. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would have to assume that that probably I would not love either one of them, but apparently you're wrong. So
I don't think so, guys.
So Angel is better.
And it's all men or
yeah
that are
apparently.
saying that they like Angel. So maybe it's just a preference and
Maybe.
it was more geared towards you. Maybe Buffy was so female centric
Oh, well,
that's why they had the spinoff, and now the guys like
I
Angel
keep
better.
thinking Angel is a lady.
No.
Yeah,
he is an angel.
In the morning. We're gonna get kicked off YouTube. I just got tagged for a fuckload of copyright claims from that show last night. So what,
Charles says it's about the crack epidemic. Oh,
Angel is?
no. I think Snowfall. I don't think so. I don't remember anything about the crack epidemic. Manny said Angel was more for adults. Buffy was more for little girls. Well, I was a little girl, so it was perfect for me. I wasn't about Angel.
Shots fired.
Charles said the end of both of them was Buffy had the hose, though. Yes.
Buffy had the hose?
Buffy had the hose.
You think
It's a
Angel would
teenage
have the
girl.
hose because
No.
he's the guy.
No, because he was like in love with Buffy, and then they had to break up for some reason.
So why did she
Probably
have
because
hose?
he was a vampire.
Oh. Well, why don't you...
They had like a club. Buffy, it was
Is there
her,
I
the
wish there was highlights.
the librarian teacher that he kind of was the adult of the high schoolers and would try to, help manage them. And then there was a witch, and then
a witch?
mhm.
Nah, I'm out. No, I'll take
and it
fairies,
was from
werewolves, and
what's her name
shapeshifters, but-
from the wife in How I Met Your Mother, the redhead. She was
The redhead wife? Oh, Megan. No, it's a M something or other.
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but she
The fuck is her name? Allison Hannigan?
maybe I don't know.
Shit, I don't know. How I Met Your Mother. What? Who's pounding?
Willow skinned a man alive. The librarian.
I like
guy.
that. What show
That's
is that
an
in?
angel. I'm pretty sure that's an angel.
Like Pyramid Head in Silent Hill.
No,
Where she just peeled
it
off
was
the skin?
still.
Fwap.
What
I fucking
channel
love
was that
scene.
on? It wasn't TBS. What was?
What? Silent Hill?
No,
Oh, god damn it! Come on, man. I'm not guessing
I
anything.
said show, not
Oh.
movie.
I don't know if you're doing the mom thing. Allison Hannigan. Yeah.
Okay,
that's right.
you're right. Good
Lily
job.
Aldrin. That was her character name. Nailed it. So yeah. Who's pounding off?
Willow is from Buffy. Just kidding. I don't remember Willow. Willow is the redhead, the witch, I think.
Wait, was I supposed to look up any of that
TNT.
stuff?
TNT. That's
Oh,
that's what it
okay.
was on. So it wasn't, like it couldn't be like super adult.
Yeah. I know that. I'm just saying.
So do you
You could-
guys watch Vampire Diaries?
Oh no.
Because that reminds me of Buffy.
No, that I would love to see what Mandy feels about that show because I feel like that's for little girls.
That it is for little
I
girls.
feel like that is
but
absolutely
I do
for
watch
little
that
girls.
show.
You watch like
Teeny stuff.
little kid shows.
Not
sometimes.
little kid.
Not like Baby Einstein. but, like,
Gossip Girl. I haven't watched that forever, but I watched Gossip Girl.
you watch no lie. I think it would be easier for you to say what you don't watch.
That's true.
Like honestly, and it's most of the things I watch.
Yeah.
It's where I will only sparingly watch a couple things on YouTube, like a couple podcasts or top 5 ghost videos, and fighting, and that's pretty much it. That's literally all I watch. And The Irishman. Those 3 things. That's pretty
Mhm.
much it. Everything else is on my phone. You watch everything that I don't watch.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else.
Yeah.
You were watching an Australian baking show judged by an ex-basketball player. What was that?
No,
Yeah.
it's not that.
Yes. That guy was a basketball player. I'm pretty
Yes,
sure.
but it's just Zumba.
Kevin-
It's not an Australia. That's an American show. It just has an Australian judge.
Zumbo.
Yeah,
I remember
I do
him.
watch Zumbo's Just Desserts.
Right. You watch
And that
everything.
is
I'm sorry.
Australian.
So you were saying the you were pounding off.
Oh. Sorry. Manny Faith shows up in Angel. Okay, see they just cross over. Angel and
Yeah.
Buffy is just a crossover.
They're all characters from
Yep,
different shows.
they go
right?
back and forth.
Who was first though? Buffy.
Buffy was first.
So Buffy wins.
Did you like the movie Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Do you remember the movie?
That was first. That was first.
Yeah,
first.
and then a
that was
show.
with the blonde lady,
yes,
right?
yes.
I
I
did-
loved that movie.
Did not. I probably watched it when it came out or something like that, but I have not seen it since. I don't remember it having too much of an impact on me.
Yeah, I really liked that movie. Well, obviously, I love vampires. Like that's where it started.
I'm
was that
I'm
that
a young boy. Obviously, I'm like she's fucking hot, but like
well,
other than
and
that,
he was really hot. He's dead now.
Jason Priestley. I think I nailed that. It was Jason Priestley, right, in the movie. Buffy the Vampire. Buffy.
I can't remember, but
no.
okay, let's pound it off. Karen said yes, it's Allison Hannigan. TNT.
Yeah,
Kevin said Ted Turner TV.
Luke Perry. He's dead.
Yes, Luke Perry. Oh
Actually,
my
they're
god.
both dead, right?
He
Is the other guy dead too? Either way, Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then Charles said Buffy had faith though, and she was out here smashing everybody. Manny said Vampire Diaries is for little girls.
Told you.
And Manny said Faith shows up in Angel. Casey said they're called guilty pleasures. Charles, Manny loves Vampire Diaries and Gilmore Girls. Love Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls
But I watched that. This is the thing that really irritated me. I watched it like a couple years ago. I never watched it when it was on TV. If I had watched it when I was supposed, like when it was targeted towards me, I think I would have had a better relationship with my mom. Because it was just like, oh, this is normal. I just thought we hated each other. And I was like, oh, like I wish, because that's what it was meant for. It was meant to show, like, you know, like, hey, relationships aren't perfect.
That almost had the feeling of those, and it's the shows.
And Karen said Gilmore Girls is amazing. Yes, it is.
It's the shows that I have that educational, like the after school special vibe.
Yeah.
I don't like Seventh Heaven. Any of those shows. Like I hate that where like
my dad he didn't make me watch it, but he was like, let's watch Seventh Heaven.
You know what I thought when I watched those shows? I'm like, families don't talk to each other.
Right. But that's why that existed, was like, those are like, my dad used that as parenting.
Right.
Like, I don't have to have these conversations. They're going to have these conversations. Like, she's going to watch these conversations happen.
Here,
I don't need to worry about it.
Very special.
Yes.
Episode.
100%. Yeah. Yes. He's like, what did you think of that episode? Okay. There's lots of pounding off happening.
Oh boy. You brought up Gilmore Girls.
Yep. Kevin said best vampire media, Interview with the Vampire. I loved Interview with the Vampire. That Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise. Hello.
Best vampire media. Oh man, I would have to say 30 Days a Night.
30 Days of Night was really good.
As far as if we're gonna get as far as like, if you do want to draw me in and say,
because you've never been a vampire.
Because if I'm going to a vampire like show, if I'm going to a vampire or any of the classic monsters, I'm not looking for like, you don't have to be super realistic or believable, because
Manny
one of them
says,
is reanimated dead tissue. Another one, like Frankenstein. Another one is a man who's bit by a wolf that turns into a wolf now every time the moon is, and can only be killed by silver or a silver bullet. Then like Coors Light. The Mummy, which is the only other one that's actually kind of rooted in something similar. So I do like The Mummy, and I genuinely, non-ironically, super enjoy the Brendan Fraser remakes, which I found out were a adaptation of the classic Mummy film. That is supposed to be just like the Tom Cruise movie is the latest one that he made, is supposed to be a universal classic horror movie monster movie, whatever. Yeah. So I love the Brendan Fraser one, but you know, any of those, I'm not going for reality. But if you're gonna get me, like, that'll be somewhat rooted in reality, I feel like.
Manny said, "What We Do in the Shadows is the best vampire media."
That sounds familiar.
It sounds familiar, and I don't think
Shadow
I
of
know
the Vampire is pretty cool too, with Willem Dafoe. That was about the making of Nosferatu and how creepy that guy was.
What I liked the one with Keanu Reeves and Keanu and what's her face? Winona Ryder.
I have no idea.
Dracula.
Oh yeah, the last classic monster.
Dracula was really good.
I would say Mary Shelley's Frankenstein was weird as fuck. All those were like, that was the ones that were coming out when I was like a really young kid.
Am I thinking of the right one? Was it Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder? Or am I mixing up two movies?
Yeah, no. Okay. I think you're right. Or that might be Frankenstein. Hold on. Yeah, let me see.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Bram
Kevin.
Stoker's.
Yep. Bram Stoker. They're both really good and really funny.
Film. Yeah, Winona Ryder, Keanu Reeves. Gary Oldman was Dracula. Sadie Frost. Oh, Anthony Hopkins. We gotta watch this. I'll
watch that again. Oh my god. Hell yeah.
Are you making curry?
I'm making curry.
Blood red.
Yeah, because we don't have the Winter Classic to watch.
Yeah,
that's usually what we do. Actually, we have 15 minutes left in the show. We didn't even talk about like New Year's. I mean, we did talk about New Year's.
This is what it's about.
I know. But one of the traditions that we would always do is I would make red Thai curry on, because we don't do like black eyed peas or, our traditional meals, red Thai curry, and we would watch the winter.
Start the year off right.
And we'd watch the Winter Classic.
Yeah.
That's not happening. But I discovered a twist. It's red Thai noodles. So it's really similar to the curry. We made it 2 nights ago, and I was like, I should have held off and made this on Friday. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
And by the way, I didn't even realize this yesterday when you were like, because yesterday was so hectic because it was New Year's Eve and I had the live stream and I worked all day. We were not, the George household was nonstop yesterday because like it was from the moment I woke up early as fuck trying to get a head start on the day.
Yeah.
And still ended up working.
Yeah, I had to be at work at 7
throughout. So you were like,
I didn't leave till 5.
You're like, I'm gonna get Chinese food. What do you want from there? And I was like, red Thai curry. I didn't even think that it was New Year's Eve.
Oh my God,
anything.
yeah. Oh my God. Are you sure you want curry tonight?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because you know what I was gonna do? It was take the leftover red Thai noodles, mix it with that red Thai curry, and eat it today. So I'm excited. Okay. I want more. So if you want to make more, so we have more leftovers, and I could eat that every day of my life. I could eat your red Thai curry every day of my life because it's by far my favorite. So I would absolutely, and it's not because it's
Charles said curry. I'm a slide.
You want to slide?
Come on over.
Come on, slide. Bring your slides. But I feel like that since we don't have the Winter Classic, hockey is starting soon.
The 13th against Chicago.
That is our tradition, our house tradition. We don't host Super Bowls. We don't host anything else. And we wanted to host a yearly hockey event. And the only yearly hockey event that always happens on the same day is the Winter Classic. Again, because COVID hates anything consistent and anything that we are trying to establish here at Baby Mermaid Productions. It said, fuck off, no Winter Classic this year. We got it last year.
We did.
And we kind of phoned it in. I think last year we just had the curry and just kind of hung out. I don't even know. But this year, I'm excited to see the return of red Thai curry as our tradition continues.
It's a little update. It's a little twist.
And bring your hockey jersey. Bring your Todd Bertuzzi jersey, Charles. Charles is so excited to get his Todd. Once I told him all about Todd Bertuzzi and why I have this action figure hanging out up here, is because I call him the neck breaker. It is probably his most shameful memory of his hockey career, but it's my favorite memory of his is when he promised, I believe, before a game that he was going to kill a guy or he's going to try to kill a guy or whatever it was. And then he went after that guy in the game. The guy didn't want to engage with him. And he's like, fuck you. You can't fucking, and he went to cross check him. But 2 of that player's teammates tackled Todd Bertuzzi on top of him as he cross-checked him with his stick there and like snapped the guy's neck. And the guy was paralyzed, never played again, all this other shit, blah, blah, blah. Todd Bertuzzi was like, I was joking. I didn't mean it. And they're like, we might bring you up on charges and all this other shit. So once I told Charles about that story and just the fact of like, look, I know that it was just sports rivalry. I didn't think it was, you can clearly see it was an accident. It was actually his players.
But my mom told me there was,
but it's also like, careful.
Right. My mom always said that. Like there were times when I was younger and I would make comments of, I wish this person would die. I would kill them, like whatever. My mom's like, you need to not say that. Definitely not in public, because if something does happen to them, they will question you.
Todd
and
Bertuzzi,
I was like, oh, but that's a good example of that.
Todd Bertuzzi was my example early on, and it's something that I've carried with my whole life, and that's why I hang him on the wall, is because he was an early lesson. Don't talk shit you can't back up. If you're not willing to talk whatever you're saying, where you're not willing to back that up, don't say it.
Yeah.
Don't say you're gonna kill him. If you say like he's disrespected us, I don't like that. Is still way more impactful. You're not being specific. To me, basically what Todd Bertuzzi told me was sometimes it's about what you don't say that is more impactful than what you do say. Because that can be a lot more impactful and you get more of a point across, or you can also fuck around and end up on a point that you'd be like, oh shit, yeah, I meant to say that. that's my fucking motto. I live the Bertuzzi way. So once I told him that story of Todd Bertuzzi, the neck breaker, he wants to get a vintage Todd Bertuzzi Vancouver Canucks jersey. I don't think not the yellow and gold one, but the other one with the killer whale on it.
Yeah.
So, and they just came out with those retro jerseys. Maybe that's what we'll do with the $600. We'll buy hockey jerseys as the world crumbles around us. We're gonna buy more merch.
We'll be in style.
So do you want to slip in a quick word of the day?
Let's do it.
I guess we can try to kick this off real quick, right at the end of everything. If I can find the thing, there it is. So I wasn't able to get to the one that I had from Wednesday because I had a shortened stream because I had to make it to Hanover.
Oh, yep.
To finish planning the Church of Satire New Year's Eve spectacular, the Laughathon, live stream Laughathon. So make sure that you check that out. That's still on the Facebook page at the Church of Satire Facebook page, Church of Satire Comedy Club. Hoping to return in 2021. If at all proceeds from the Venmo and everything like that go towards operating cost in 2021. And look for more live streams, hopefully soon, from them and us here at Baby Mermaid Productions. So check that out. But I will do a little catching up today, just real quick. We're going to flow through here. Okay, so what is this?
What is this?
What is that? I don't know what that means. But, from before. Okay, from Wednesday. See, I wrote a note, giving myself a little shorthand note, and I didn't read it correctly. It's from W because I can't spell Wednesday. Okay, so from Wednesday's show, which I was joined briefly by, or actually the whole show basically, by Ian Strong from Strong Words with Ian Strong, who went live yesterday. Also, check that out. He counted down his top 10 shows of the year and everything like that. But we didn't end up getting into a word of the day because we only did an hour, and we usually do it in the second hour. So,
yeah.
Word of the day from Wednesday, I'll spell it real quick, is AMBIT.
AMBIT. Ambit?
I would have to assume it's ambit. AMBIT. If we're just like, I don't know what that is. Ambit. I don't mind it. Also, just a quick refresher. Monday's word was Guga.
What is that?
Guga. Actually, how the guy said it, Guga. Guga means it's something it's a showy thing.
Okay.
But it's like useless. It's
like gaudy. Is that where gaudy comes from?
A tchotchke.
Okay.
So it's like a showy thing like this, like a golden snowflake. But this has a lot of use. But if it had like very little use or no use, if it was just basically anything you can get at Pier 1 at your imports.
Okay.
Is a Guga.
Guga.
They don't really have any practical use, really. But let's find out what ambit is.
What's your favorite?
Ambit.
Yep.
Ambit.
Ambit. Guy said it.
Ambit.
Ambit. Ambit. It is from, it's late Middle English, the year unknown. It's a noun. Ambit is the scope, extent, or bounds of something. So like it shows here like a fence out in the middle of something, I guess. It's like the scope, like the outline of something.
Okay.
Like literally it's the outline of something.
John said, "Hey yo dog came up and bit my kid." What?
Yeah, hey yo, a dog came up and bit my kid.
Oh.
He does. You know how like Jeff, or who was it? Was it Jeff Foxworthy or no? I think it was Carlos Mencia, or I think they probably both did it, where they like did a thing where they're like, and this is, I didn't mean that to sound like Jeff Foxworthy. Hey, he's a friend of the show. You can see it on the Instagram feed up there. He's you can't see it necessarily.
Yeah, you can't see it here.
He personally sent that to Gross Domesticated Podcast.
Karen, the ambit of my word knowledge.
She's a word of the day. Yeah, exactly. The outline, the ambit of my word knowledge is very small. That's how I would use it in a sentence. But let's see. She tested the ambit of their friendship by asking for a ride to the airport. What is this, Seinfeld? Is that like is that outline of a Seinfeld episode? What the fuck?
Yeah.
We got also, I was captivated by the ambit of the ocean stretching in all directions. Okay. I think that's kind of useless. Outline but ambit. I guess in that case, if you're talking about the vastness of the fucking ocean and shit, you want to say vastness of the ocean sounds, I don't know. Either way. Are you looking at baby girl?
Yeah, but I also thought it was raining. It sounded.
I think it's supposed to snow today, isn't it?
What?
At the end. I saw on the sign it said, wait, what's today? Today's Friday,
sign.
right? Yeah. Friday, they said when I was driving on the highway the other day, it said, warning, winter conditions Friday PM. Travel accordingly or plan accordingly or whatever the fuck it is. I love the signs here every once in a while, how they'll just every once in a while just be like that is the most useful sign to me. That particular sign, because like I am not a person to me, because I'm not a person who checks day-to-day weather reports.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not somebody that checks the weather every day. When it's wintertime and I'm like, okay, I'm going outside. Let me go see, or if I have to wake up early the next day, let me see what the weather's like the next day. So see if I have to clear off the car.
Right.
If I'm gonna have to do something.
Right.
I have to dig myself out.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with that. But like if it's just as far as something inclement weather coming, like in a day or two, and I do have stuff that I have to plan, whether it be like if we're going to start filming hacks and stuff like that.
Right.
I need to make sure I mean, obviously I'm sure I don't know actually for sure because they're trying to quarantine with the baby, but I would have a place, like somewhere to stay, or I can get a hotel room, I guess. But if I get stuck there, I don't want to get stuck in New Jersey. I don't want to, even if that's the place, like it's stuck where I was born. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though honestly,
I don't want to be stuck where I was born.
Right.
It's not good.
So yeah. I would say I love that sign, but it did say that there's inclement weather coming. So maybe we'll check we'll double check our weather report, and we'll have to wake up even earlier tomorrow. Whee! So we have the second word of the day, the word of today. Today's word of the day.
What is it?
Is spelled this is all right. We're ending the week. Guga, which also I believe was the name of Baby Yoda too, right? I think that's what I assessed. Guga was his name. Little Guga.
That would have been better than Grogu.
Hey, Guga. Hey, what are you doing over here? You Guga.
It just reminds me of Groot.
Hey, you Guga. Hey, you Guga. You know what I mean?
Grogu.
Oh yeah.
It just reminds me of Groot.
I think that's probably that. There is nothing about Baby Yoda that was not focus grouped and workshopped.
That's
and
true.
Like
That's
every
true.
aspect of that motherfucker was monetization.
Yeah.
Monetization. They were like, what can we
worked.
do? People love Baby. They say, have him coo.
The child coos.
Good idea. Because that's the thing of like, if you don't watch it with subtitles, you don't know. He coos.
He coos.
The child coos. So I always thought that was a great shirt. That would be a great shirt that says the child coos.
Yeah.
Like it just says the child coos, or like him with the child. I'm sure they have something like that. They have to.
They do. Because I've seen that on social media, the child coos.
But the word of the day today is MENOLOGY. MENOLOGY. Monology.
Monology.
Monology. Monology. Monology. It's the word of the fucking day.
It's a new song.
Yeah.
Monology.
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 Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Monology.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Monology.
Spelled weird. I love the phonetic spelling, but it is part of speech is the noun. Its origin is Greek, early 18th century. Finally, we have a word with all of the information. Finally. Greek, early 18th century. It is, oh my God, look at that. Look at all those words. And Exlastatical? What the fuck does that mean?
Oh God.
That
An
is starting out the year with a doozy of a word.
An eschatological calendar of the month. Of the months.
Karen,
especially
Karen
a calendar
Karen's
of
pounding off. Does she know? She gets a word of the day.
Usually
she's a real fucking smart ass about
she
this.
said Grogu and they can take all my money.
Yeah.
Kevin says the child coos. John says Charles is monology.
Okay.
Monology.
Okay, I got it.
So especially a calendar of the Greek Orthodox Church containing biographies of the saints in the order of the dates in which they were commemorated.
Who
so
the
it's
fuck
an
would ever use this?
Probably people that are involved with the Greek Orthodox Church.
When am I going to use that?
It's kind of like Greek mythology. It's like it's the saints. So it's the containing biographies of the saints in the order of the dates in which they were commemorated.
Oh,
because that's how we have our months. How our months are named from like, I don't know if it's saints.
Saint December, Saint.
Yeah, it has something to do with
January.
I don't know about the
Saint May.
I remember learning about it somewhere.
Karen.
I know the pronunciation of the word aesthetical.
Oh wait, actually, hold on.
Ian Strong just joined too.
Yes, but okay. So I guess I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, can you look that up and have them pronounce it?
Fucking genius. No, because I bet they won't let me look up a word. Let me just actually do this. Come on now.
Greek gods is what Manny said. He said, I think so too.
How do you say the word?
Right. We just need to know how to say that word.
Ecclesiastical.
Okay, that makes sense. Ecclesiastical. Yep.
By the way, just spell it the way you say it's pronounced. Why don't you're inventing the word? Right?
I don't know.
Why? I don't understand.
It's
every
Greek,
single time.
so it comes from Greek, like
right. That's how you say it. But I pronounced it correctly this way.
Yeah.
Like, and by the way, most of these letters are backwards. That's the funniest thing. Look at the E's are all backwards, and they have like the little fucking lines and dots and shit over it. But I was like, oh, ecclesiastical,
and that's
because
how
you put a Z in it.
Karen did it. Ecclesiastical.
There is.
Thank you, Karen.
Not one single Z in ecclesiastical, but there's a couple.
I guess it would be. Yeah. Ecclesiastical.
There's actually only one.
Yeah.
In the pronunciation.
Happy New Year, Georges. Ian said he's so distracted he didn't give a shit that I joined. Ha ha ha.
I did. I waved.
Yeah. Pat. Kevin says Pat would like Newspeak from 1984.
No, look, hold on a second though. But like, okay, if I look up the word ecclesiastical, right? And I go, I'm like, well, but I'm looking it up to go, how do I say it? One of the first thing right underneath the word, they like pound it. First of all, they go ecclesiastical. Is they do the little, they put it, they put all that in, and then right under it is how to pronounce it. And I go, so I look past that and I go, oh, ecclesiastical. It's an adjective, and also relating to a Christian church or clergy, or its clergy. So, what is monology? Like ambit, I could go, oh yeah,
right.
Ambit of the land about here, and
this is a very specific word that would be used in a very specific way.
Maybe not even a day. It would never even be useful to me in one day. So I would never be useful. But I didn't get too distracted, Ian. Don't worry. I did wave to you. I waved to you when I saw you come in.
Kevin said GDP is double plus good.
I appreciate that.
Manny said, I think ecclesiastical is a Christian word.
Yes.
And then Karen said, Manny, add that to the next spelling bee list.
All religious
Manny
words.
said, there's a book in the Bible called Ecclesiastes. Yes. When he started to say that, I'm like, okay, yeah, that is how you say it because it's in reference to
this
a
is
church.
how I would spell it, by the way.
It's that like
The way they
their
say-
lingo.
The way they say to pronounce it is Eklezeastekel, and that's absolute ecclesiastical. That's
Yeah.
exactly how I would pronounce it. But yeah, honestly, that could be the next spelling bee. We're trying to figure out the next holiday that we could do, and I think Easter's coming up, right? In April. Right?
Yeah.
Is that April?
Yeah. There's Valentine's Day
January,
before that.
February, March. No, I got to give my brain a rest.
Okay, gotcha.
I did. Well, we did Black Friday and then Christmas, and now that's doozy. And I honestly, to be completely honest with you, I kind of feel like I lost both of them, almost completely. Manny was very kind as a judge in the second one, but also the first one, I squeaked out with like a double or nothing at the end kind of point. So but yeah, we can do Easter, and we can do all religious words, and watch John.
Oh, that would be so good.
Because during the last spelling
and you guys
bee,
have to drink red wine, and you have to have bread.
during the last what is this, Italian? Then we'll watch the Irishman.
Yeah.
Manja. Yeah. But
Gabagool.
but John's such a religious guy, he should be able to just ease past this, because I kept accusing him during the spelling bee of being old religious John. And he's like,
This would be fitting.
and then he gets that eggnog in him. You say a lot about me being, you got my name in your mouth, and you're saying a lot about how I like religion, and I don't like it.
Ian said that's how Pat will spell it, the way that it's pronounced. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Karen said St. Patrick's Day. She also said beer and words. John said Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
Manny, I wanna dress like my favorite disciple. Yes.
Yeah. Manny
he
wanted
said
to.
Judas. I'll get you a coin first.
Yeah, we'll get you a little chocolate coin. So I always give him a little thing of candy. So
Yeah.
You do have the little the sword too. You have a little. You can dress like a Roman soldier if you want. But we'll have. Manny wanted to spell this one, so we may need a new moderator. So maybe Karen might want to moderate. I know she knows a lot of Christian words. So I don't know, or if I don't know if you were grown up. You grew up in a semi cult, like a free range cult.
Free range cult.
So I think that would be cool. So maybe I don't know. We'll figure it out. We need
Jehovah. Spell Jehovah.
Oh my god. I feel like I could do that one actually. I think I got that
Jehovah.
one. Yeah,
Jehovah.
So Manny wanted to be actually in that one. So maybe we'll go 3-way death match, and it maybe loser eats a chip. we have to up the stakes somehow. Honestly, because I even asked,
we'll get that free bag, and then you all have to eat chips.
Yeah, we'll get the free bag. We'll eat the whole thing. Yeah, because we still got that coupon on the wall. I don't think that's expired yet, but I even asked John where I could Venmo. I needed to Venmo him his stake money because I wanted to make sure that he actually was gloating about it during the live Falls Count Anywhere. So
yeah,
obviously, you got some more pounding.
Yeah, there's lots. John said I have the Lord on my side.
Yep.
LAW.
Yep. I don't think that's how you spell it, but we'll figure it out.
Karen said they all wear the same robe.
Although I would say Karen's probably busy on especially Easter or something like that. She's somebody that would actually go to church or something.
Well, she also has kids, so Easter egg hunt and baskets, all of that. So
also I'm just volunteering people now.
And then Kevin said one big robe. That might be fun.
Yeah.
Ian, Manny, what have you become? Ian also said, I'll moderate the fuck out of word spelling.
Are you real? Yeah, but he's going to be too strict. Well, actually, he might be the one we need. Actually, he's the person that John wants the most, Ian Strong, to moderate the spelling bee, because he will keep law and order for sure. There will be no fuckery.
Maybe that's
there will be no, it's tied up.
Forgot.
Yeah. Because that's the thing is, as much as John hated the fact that I got a point for stealing a word or getting one closest to and said, "Oh, I didn't remember," and then all of a sudden later on when Manny says it's tied up and he goes, "Oh, okay," and writes down the score, he knew we weren't tied up. He knew he was losing. So watch all parts 1 through 4. They're all available on Instagram now at Baby Mermaid Productions. If you want to see the thrilling conclusion, it's out today, of the Christmas spelling bee.
And do it. It's really, really funny.
Before we get geared up for the next spelling bee, which is all going to be religious-based words.
Yep. I think that's good.
And we're drinking red wine, baby.
Then Kevin said Indiana Jones taught us how to spell Jehovah. And then John said, just look up my damn name.
Yeah.
And Karen said, I host Easter.
Yeah. So we would have to definitely film this ahead of time or something like that. But we'll time it out right. We'll get the right characters in line. I think maybe Ian Strong might be the right one, Bebe, to moderate it, because Karen, I know, is going to be crazy busy with all of her disciples that she's created. But I appreciate Karen, and I appreciate Ian, I appreciate John, Manny, everybody pounding off in the comments today. All the Rons, all the Johns, everybody.
Casey,
we got Ian. I say Ian? Everybody. I love all the GD peeps, the all-encompassing GD peeps pounding off. If you're not pounding, you ain't peeping. If you ain't peeping, you ain't pounding. I can't remember which way it goes.
I would say if you ain't peeping, you ain't pounding.
If you ain't peeping, you ain't pounding. You don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So peep to everybody out there watching. Peep. And we love you so much. Thank you so much for watching and joining us on YouTube and on Instagram. We love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We love you.